Sir,
Karthikeyan, can we start?
yes, sir. Good morning to one and all present here. Uh, on behalf of Department of Civil Engineering, Ramco Institute of Technology, I welcome all the faculty members from the Civil Engineering Department. It's my privilege to welcome today's our chief guest, Mr. S. Rajesh Kumar, Director, Technical Services, TechApps Consulting, Chennai. It's an honor to have with you, sir, and for the today's webinar on standard operating procedure for Bentley certification. Once again, I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Uh, so now the session is over to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, just a minute. So let me share my screen. Okay. So hope my screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir. It is visible, sir.
Okay, so uh, good morning, one and all gathered here, all faculties. Thanks for Department of Civil Engineering for organizing this session. This is actually not a detailed session. This is a session on giving informations to the faculties who have joined, uh, you know, um, to understand the process, the roadmap for students and faculties to obtain a certification on pertaining to their skill set on any modules of Bentley system. So this is a session where just going to give an informations about the roadmap to achieve the Bentley certification. So it is very important that all faculties, if you have a pen and paper, please note it down. This I'm not going to touch upon any kind of modules or any softwares. I'm going to discuss on the procedure. Okay, so it is very important that everyone please take a note of it. Since we are all the participants or faculties, you can stop me then and there, unmute, and you can ask me any questions if you want. I'm going to give you a clarity on how to achieve the Bentley certification. You also might be having some doubts, so anytime you can stop me and you can ask me any questions. Now, see, we have signed up an MOU for 1 year with Ramco Institute of Technology in association with Bentley Education. Okay. Now, Bentley is nothing but, let me just give a brief about our company. I think everyone are aware of TechApps Consulting. We are partners for Bentley and, of course, with other associated with other engineering companies. Majorly, we deal with infrastructure projects. Now, see, if you take any infrastructure requirements as far as software or technology is needed, Bentley has a solution for it. And I can't give a guarantee that all these solutions are available for academic access. But yes, of course, 50 to 60% of all these softwares are available for academic institutions, and that too unlimited license. I don't want to say unlimited licenses. It's a campus license. Any faculties, any students can use, any of the students of Ramco, any of the faculties of Ramco can use these products, be it a construction, buildings, water or wastewater, minings or roads or campuses, railways, metros, subsurface utilities, power plants, process plants, bridges, uh, 3D cities, whatever it is, solutions available with Bentley education. So you can't install all these software modules in a single laptop. Whenever it is required, you can download it from our Bentley's server and you can use it, because now all these software modules are all latest versions, runs on 64-bit machine. Your executable file will be of minimum size, but when you install it, it requires a lot of prerequisites. So I recommend that you have only one module of Bentley in one machine. And now I think everything is clear, like how software can be downloaded, how it can be licensed, and other things. So now we have to move on. We have already started. We have already completed one session on reality modeling yesterday. Now, why I have immediately taken up this particular topic is that because our ultimate agenda is that, for giving some accolades to students so that they will have some added value. This certification will have some added value to their profile, and it will help them for future, in their career seekings. Now, Bentley, there is no need for an introduction about Bentley. Bentley is now the world's number one engineering software manufacturing company. Now, these are the types of badges. We call it as badges, otherwise certifications available for students. Okay. Now, currently, I wanted to take up three concepts. Okay, I mean, I have not added them, so totally, five badges. One is Bentley Education Recognized Future Professional for Stat Pro, Bentley Education Recognized Future Professional for Context Capture, that is reality modeling, and then Bentley Education Recognized Future Professional for Open Roads Designer, and then Bentley recognized future professional for open building designer, that is our BIM software. And then there is one more certificate which we are added in the last few months, which is called as an Bentley Education Influential Student. Okay, giving more accolades to the students in terms of posting his own projects in Bentley's LinkedIn, giving him more opportunities so that he can easily get placed in any of Bentley's existing commercial customers companies. So these are the four kinds of badges now we have for students, and of course it is the same thing for faculties as well, because here there is nothing called students. We have not mentioned anything like students and faculties. We called it as education recognized future professional, so it is open for both students and faculties as well. Now, until this in certification, any questions? Now, type of badges for educators. So all the badges available for students are eligible for the faculties as well as there is one, for like how an distinguished certificate available for influential students. We have one for innovative teacher, and then there is a certificate available for distinguished educator. I mean, this distinguished educator award goes to the institution, okay, and then innovative teacher award goes to faculties or any kind of professors who teach Bentley's tools and software modules to students. So these are the types of certifications and badges available with Bentley systems. Now, what are the skills required? Okay, so yes, we have software, we are providing training, and we have some methodologies for training on the software. Student is having software in his own laptops, so everything is okay. But to achieve a certification, see sir, this process is really tough. Achieving any kind of certifications, the roadmap to certification is absolutely free of cost, not like unlike like other software companies. Bentley Education and TechApps are not charging anything for it now, but the evaluation, the assessment process is very, very stringent. And then I have, I can simply say that only 5% of the applicants are achieving certificates. Now, what are the skills required for this particular thing? For example, we take a module called Stat Pro. The earners of the Bentley Education Recognized Future Professional Badge, these are all students and faculties who have showcased effective skills required to use Stat Pro. Okay, so they have completed a series of guided learning paths and completed an assessment connected to key student learning outcomes. So you just have a brief about it. I will explain it in a detailed manner because we have to go stepwise. I can share this particular PPT with you, no problem. So majorly, what kind of, suppose if you take a Stat Pro, somebody wanted to do a certification on Stat Pro. Basically, we cover all the topics. The topics will include, in fact, details on Bentley, building analysis, building designs, some questions on civil engineering, RCC structure, C's make on the StatPro software itself, steel structures, and then something on analysis, truss. So we have absolutely not covered 100 percentage of the entire syllabus we actually use for StatPro for this assessment or evaluations. Since we know this is an academic institution, we the total syllabus and this total rigorous of the questions will be less when compared with commercial customers. Commercial customers can also achieve certifications that is called as Bentley accredited users. Okay, but that assessment process is really very much stringent. So it is better that the students or faculty, if he or she is achieving this particular badge before he completes the his education in this particular institution is better, because forthcoming he may not have access to the softwares, he may not have access to the materials or assistants like our team, so it may be really difficult to achieve those certificates. Now, what are the eligibility for students or faculties to enroll for this particular program is, first of all, the institute should have signed an MOU with Bentley Education and TechApps Consulting, and then he must be student enroll in any of undergraduate or postgraduate courses, and then he should have completed the profile in the Bentley Education portal, and then he should have downloaded a Bentley. I have just given here StatPro, whatever the software, Open Roads or Context Capture or BIM software or whatever it is, he should have downloaded it. Of course, everyone, I think, have now, all the users have now created, have email ID. So I think our BIM coordinators, Karthikeyan and his team, whoever wanted to go for this particular process program, they should have a valid email ID. Okay, they should have a valid email ID with the domain, with the institution's domain ID, whatever it is, RGP, something you have, right? So same email ID, and that email ID should have been added in the user management. Okay, and then he should have updated his profile properly. Profile means, what I'm saying is, like, for example, now I'm just, if I want to show my entire screen, I'll stop sharing it and then I'll share my entire screen. Okay. For example, so I've just logged in using your login ID and password. If you see, if you go to whatever it is, like for example, learn.bentley.com. Okay. For me, I don't know why I'm getting this error. Okay. Maybe I'll type here because I think some cookies are not working here. How to update the profile? First thing is, there are two ways that we can do it. One is go to learn.bentley.com. Second one is go to your account, go to profile, and update the details. It's simple like this. It's going to be like this. My profile here, all these, see here, probably when you add the user email id, we don't add all these things, so it is here we have to update everything. For example, educator means educator, the institute, then so wherever there is a star, mandatory you have to put the details and something here and save it. Okay, here I have some internet issue, I believe, in cookies. So you have to save it. So that is how you have to save your my profile. This is how you have to update your profile. This is first process. You need to have a proper domain email ID. That email ID has to be added in the Bentley server. Responsibilities have to be given for that. And then you have to update your profile. So updating your profile, okay? Either go to learn.bentley.com or go to education.bentley.com. Log in using your credentials and then update your profile. So you can just take a note of it. Now after that, they have to complete a guided learning paths available for the software. So guided learning paths are nothing but, I think on that day I explained to all the faculties, we have to go to the learn.bentley.com. Let me see whether I can go to the learn portal from here. Yes. So my learning portal is not working here. Okay. So this will be my learn.bentley.com, my learning portal. For me, I have some problem. Anyways, just note it down. Go to learn.bentley.com and then you sign in with your username and password. You here from here you choose whatever the brands. So if you are taking learning path, learning courses, then for example, open buildings means BIM software, you have to click open buildings. If you are taking something on open roads, click open roads. Stat means click stat and find a training. So for me it is not working here, but anyways, if I click something like that, So is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir.
I've just logged in. Is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
So go to learn.bentley.com. Okay. So here I have just logged in using my login ID and password. Here also you can just go and update your profile. Profile is here. You can update your profile. Otherwise, you can go to www.education.bentley.com, log in using your login ID password and update your profile. Okay, and whatever the ways you want, you download the software. And then learning parts. Now it is time for you to learn. Anyways, we have a lot of training methodologies. We are doing virtual training, we are doing on-site training. But apart from that, in online training, I can just teach you the technology, I can just teach you the software, but I can't evaluate you. So this is an online server which will backend, which will calculate how effective you were using this portal for learning that particular tool. So I've just logged into learn.bentley.com. I've updated my profile. You just go here, choose your brand. Suppose I'm just choosing open buildings and find training. So I will go land up in this particular page. Here also, I wanted to go to open buildings design, and then my learning types is learning paths. Okay, my connect edition English level 1 is now if I fundamental, because I'm just beginning. Here are the learning path. Okay, and yeah, welcome to the connect open builder for new users. This is for existing users. This is for accreditation. Accreditation means for commercial users. Now you can go here, learn. Now here comes Connect Edition interface. So these are all some of the courses. For example, I'm just very new to BIM Software Open Building Designer. So from A to Z, I have to start courses. Apart from what they attend on-site virtual courses, this is something they have to do it themselves. For example, I'm just clicking this. This particular course is 8 minutes. I'm just launching it. So this is how it will be clearly explained how. So this topic is open building designer, the ribbon interface. Ribbon interface is nothing but it explains about the tools available in the ribbon. This is how he has to complete every single course. Suppose, for example, if I complete this course, what I have to go to the my learning history. My learning history is nothing but it is under on the same learn.bentley.com. If you go here underneath, you will have something called my learning history. And you can see these are all the courses I have completed and certificates. So if I complete this one course 8 minutes, I will. This is just a token of appreciation. This is not the actual certification. This is just to motivate you to complete a lot of courses like this. So if I just click, if I complete that one course 8 minutes, I will get a certificate something like this. So if I achieve one certificate by completing that one course, then that is called as one learning unit. So learning unit is one. So if I completed one, for example, here if you see in the Connect Edition interface itself, there are two courses. If I complete these two, then two learning units. Then if I go to 3D BIM Essentials, find a training. So I have more than 15. So 15 plus 3, 18. So if I complete all these courses, I will get 18 learning units. So this is basically a backend is working with the principle of artificial intelligence and data science. It will calculate how effective you're actually watching and something, you can't download everything. After you complete all these courses under the topic of 3D and BIM essential for new users, then you can download one simple PDF and then you can go for skills assessment. Here you have something called skill assessment. So this will testify you how effective you were attending these particular courses. You got it, right? So the more the number of learning units you achieve, where is this? The more the number of learning units you achieve will be taken for accounted, taken into calculated. Okay. So that is one particular criteria where you are this is first step is that you just download the software. You need to be an undergraduate, postgraduate, update your profile, then directly you go to the learn.bentley.com and then start accumulating lot of learning units. So this is the first phase one. Okay, and the phase two is that a direct assessment, online assessment test. In that particular test you have to score 80 percentage of mark. It is going to be something like this. For example, so something I just wanted to show you. So this will be something like this. I will send you. You have to fix up a time. First of all, we have to scrutinize. If 50 students are achieving, we have to calculate the learning units. At least 50 percentage of the learning units. Suppose StatPro has 150 courses, he should have achieved at least 70 learning units. So that the students are BIM coordinators should scrutinize. So these are the students are eligible for going for assessment. Some 15 to 20 students. Then fix up a time. Just hold on 1 minute. So yeah, so you have to scrutinize and we have to fix up a time a week before. You have to inform me that, for example, next week Wednesday 10:30 we are going to start the assessment. So those 15 students will be given assessment link. Okay, they have to click the link. There will be 14 different kind of on papers. Okay, like a question papers like this. It will be like this something. Okay, we have to start the assessment consists of 10 questions, and to clear the assessment they have to score at least 80% score, and you will get 10 minutes to attempt and review all the questions before you submit. There is no negative marks. This is second phase. Okay, this is your second phase, and your third phase is you have to, the students or whoever is applying for the certification have to complete a live project of your own or under the assistance of TechApps Consulting, and have to submit the documents of the project using a proper presentation method. This is phase 3. For example, how they have to do it is, for example, these 15 students who are completing assessment have achieved 80 percentage of mark. Those 15 students have to take up a topic, have to do some kind of a structural design and analysis, and they have to upload all their design analysis report. Whatever the reports they wanted to forecast showcase, they have to put it everything in a Google Drive, including a video of them explaining about that particular project. Put it in a Google Drive, and Karthikeyan or HOD will send me an Excel sheet, the name of the student, their link, the Google Drive. If I click this particular Google link, I will get all the project submissions of Abhishek Vijayan. Okay. So how this will be looking like is something like this. For example, I'm clicking this drive. I'm clicking a drive. See, I think Nirbhaya Singh. You're able to see my screen, faculties?
Yes, sir.
See, this Nirbhaya Singh has submitted a project for me. Okay. See, he has given me so many things, including a video testimonial. He has given me what slab design, footing design, column design, beam design, stall model. Actually, the stat model output in ANL format and stat output model itself. And then he has clearly given, a stat pro competition. See model. He is from NIT Trichy. contact. See, StatPro competition 20. See how he has given design and analysis, file name, StatPro model, file names, and everything he has given clearly as an index. And just a minute. Just see his video presentation.
Hello, my name is Nirbhay Singh and I am from NIT Trichy, currently in the third year in the civil engineering department. I have participated in the State Pro competition organized by RIIT Bombay in association with Bentley Education. So today I will show you my model which I prepared as a part of competition. From top view, we can get an idea of the plan of the proposed structure. It covers an area of 1000 meters square with 4 staircases at the corner of the building. This, second one, third, and fourth. Now, if we see the whole structure, every member is assigned a different property. Now, let's first talk about the column. They are given a dimension of 500 mm into 500 mm. If we talk about the beams, they are given a dimension of 500 mm into 300. In both cases, I have defined many loads. First,
So that is phase 3. And then the phase 4 is a final evaluation from Bentley Education. I think then before under if they are the participants are sending these kind of projects, then there will be a scrutinization, and then the issue of Bentley Education badges. So this is the the program roadmap. So we have totally 4 phases for the roadmap to complete the modules certifications. And I think for Bentley Education Distinguished Educator, that badge, earners of this badge have demonstrated their knowledge and expertise as distinguished educator. If you want a badge of in the name of an educator itself, then as a faculty you should have completed a lot of trainings on software, on Bentley software modules, to students or to students of other institutions, to faculties or to faculties of other institutions, and that videos has to be recorded. And that, like how you submit everything for your PhD, something like that, you whatever the papers you submit, right, like that you have to maintain your records and then you apply for it. As an educator, they have been recognized for their ability to effectively transfer skills and knowledge so that the recipient is able to apply the skill in specific situation or leverage the materials presented. Now, the earning criteria is nothing but, as I told you, like if you want it as a professional certificate, then whatever the process available for students that you have to follow, or you want it as an educator, then just like you have to record all your paper presentations, you have to submit your projects, you have to teach a lot of more number of activities, do more number of activities related to Bentley softwares inside your institution and record it. Record it means not a full video, at least a snapshot, photograph, something like that. And then a recommendation letter from head of the department. So it is just to create a post in Bentley educator community. So once you achieve this, we have something called Bentley educator community. Your name will be listed out there. You can post this particular badge in your LinkedIn, in your profile, or you can add it for your in your CV or whatever it is. So because this is nothing but you are exceptional in this particular software module, and Bentley is recognizing you through this particular certificate. And also, not only that, you can share your inspiring information, infrastructure expertise in the Bentley education portal. You can deliver a presentation or any two Bentley technologies. All these things will be recorded and will be posted in Bentley's education portal. Now, until there's any questions.
Sir, here Chokalingam.
Yes.
So the thing is that, as you said, students has to complete all the learning units. So it will be accounted on a cumulative basis. So all the students are eligible to appear, or we have to scrutinize and allow some students to appear? Is there any specific?
Nothing like that there. We can't do any kind of partiality. Everyone is eligible to achieve. But what I'm saying is my process is only this. But you make it stringent, okay? Before you enrolling the students into this program, so that students will be very much disciplined. You just check their attendance level. You have your own criteria, right? You just scrutinize the students whom to attend, but everyone is eligible to attend. You understood, right, what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So you have, so that the students will have some kind of a discipline, some kind of a respect on this particular program. You have to be very strict. You have to say that we need 100% attendance. And then you have something else, correct? They have to attend all the classes, and you see your own curriculum. If students are really perfect, I think 80 to 90% will be perfect on that. You allow them to enroll to this program. You understood? But that is not part of my program.
Yeah.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is something we both have to work together. Okay.
In the meantime, is there any specific deadline? So, for example, so it is
Nothing.
happen twice a year, something like that.
What is that?
So, is there any specific deadline for this batches? For example, twice a year it will happen, or continuously for every 12
One
months?
batch only once.
Not like that. Not like that. I am asking. So, the student is going to take test means either specific deadline for this test. So,
No, date. You can fix the dates.
yeah. Okay.
You can fix the date. You fix for after you keep another 5 months. After
Yeah.
5 months, you train in a proper way. Students train the students in a proper way. See, NIT Trichy, see how third year students are performing.
Yes.
So it is all depending. So that is what I'm saying. We need to have a strong team inside faculty itself. We need to have a strong BIM coordinators who are actually work in this particular program. So what do you think? I'm what my perspective is now. A lot of academic institutions wanted to have a lot of MOUs with corporate companies, industry-based curriculum syllabuses. Now it is going to come anyways. So it will be very much competitive for faculties to handle all these things. So we need to have a lot of activities. We need to plan a lot of, and what I wanted is we have developed a lot of virtual technologies. Like for example, today even we teach a stat pro for continuously for 3 days. Do you think the students have the capability to go and enroll for this program? No, not at all. That is the reason I have a separate learn portal. I have separate learning portal. Anytime, 24 bar 7. If he is having username password, he can go log into the learn portal, and he can again from beginning, intermediate, advanced, he can watch all the program, all the courses on Stat Pro, so that he can improve his skill set. So that is the reason these kind of lot of things are included. So, and apart from that, we have scheduled events as well. Like for example, I will send links. Not only my team, Bentley team will also be conducting live classroom trainings. So on STAT, on all the products, those details also I'll be sharing, and that will be very much helpful. That the BIM coordinator has to circulate with all the students. Anyways, we have one WhatsApp group. I'll post it in the WhatsApp group as well, but I want the BIM coordinators to check the portals on regular basis, what is happening and what we can do, what is the next event, how to register the student. So those things we have to plan for another 365 days. So for institution, Bentley educator certificates or badges, that is purely depending on my hand and Bentley's hand. That anyways I can at the end of the year I will give it to the institution. But that is not important. We have to make some students to achieve, you know, at least a certificate or a badge in Stat Pro or BIM or in different infrastructure technologies like context capture, open roads concept station. So you just think in this way. Instead, you already teach whatever is covered in your syllabus, and apart from that, you teach extra technologies. Means the students will be very much enthusiastic. That badge or certificate will really add value to their profile, to their CV, so that when they go and apply for a job, so all these softwares are all interconnected. Person who is very good in stat, who should have some knowledge on BIM, should have some knowledge on reality modeling, because nowadays, if you to complete a construction project or an infrastructure project, all these technologies are involved. But one thing for sure, all the Bentley technologies are related to infrastructure. So if one is very good in stat pro or BIM software plus context capture plus open roads concept station, if he's having two badges, imagine your 4-year engineering degree with skilled professional certificate from Bentley on these two technologies, any company will grab that particular students. Am I right in saying that?
Yes, obviously.
Right. Now, what else? The student software is available, training guides are available, training book is available, training learning path is available. Everything is done, and also we are Bentley is recognizing the students. We are already in the process of giving placement opportunities, and we have already for 10 profiles we have sent. So a lot of things like this are happening. And what are the other things needed? That then you have to come back to me. I think now this certification process is that clear for all the faculties.
Sir, assessment whether it is subjective type questions or
Objective,
objective. Okay.
purely objective.
Okay.
But that what I felt is some students are feeling, even myself, I am feeling really tough. Okay, that words they are using, this has been designed by the US office. Okay, the English words, which it's normal English word only, but it will be too much of technical kind of a words will be in the questions. But anyways, it will be like, for example, objective type A, B, C, D, or A and B, or all the above, like that.
Okay. Okay.
What else? I just wanted to, because I will not have one more session like this. If you have any doubt, please ask me.
Yes, sir. Can you share some sample batch, some NIT students or other faculty members achieve?
I sent you already, Karthikeyan, to your WhatsApp.
That videos. I'm not asking about videos, sir.
I have sent you all these things. This entire Excel sheet I sent you. If you click one Excel sheet, 1 minute, hold on. This is simple, yeah. You let us not copy what NIT Trichy has done it. Whatever you wanted to project, you project it. Put it in an Excel sheet like this. Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Put an Excel sheet, student's name. Ask them to put everything in the Google Drive. That drive, you copy a link. Like, for example, see, this particular person is Akash. He has put everything in his drive. And if you right click, you can get a link. And then you just copy that link. That link only they have pasted over here. So that what I will, me or Bentley will just go and click that particular link, and we'll see whatever contents he has kept it in this particular link. He has kept it one index, and he has given all the stat models, output analysis files, and then one video testimonial. That's all.
Sir, that model, whether their own choice or whether you have to
Anything, their own choices.
that. Okay.
See, the some kind of live projects at the end of third year that TechApps Consulting will give. That is for internal usage. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
That is to just that is to motivate the student. But this is something in the process of certification. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, is there any validity for the batches? For example, yes, a student is going to get the batch every year or some period of time they have to renew, or it's maybe a lifelong validity?
Currently, the badge is valid for 5 years.
Yeah. So, for example, can we consider after the 5 years again he has to take certification?
Yes, correct. Now this is a certification academic institutions.
Yes.
So at the final year means after 4 years he's completing, he's going to join in a company. So he
Yeah.
can use it for 5 years. We are giving him a time of 5 years for him to use this certificate to get accreditation, to get recognized in industry. Okay. So for industry, once he's a part of industry, once he's part of a company, he is becoming a user of Bentley software. Then he has to apply for a different certificate called Bentley accreditation. You understood?
Yes. Yes.
You understood that?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
That is also free of cost, but
Yeah.
that is only for commercial customers, customer who are users of Bentley softwares. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have one more question also here. So as you said, we have to score 80 percentage or more in the assessment what they are conducting, and at the same time there is no negative marking. So for example, the student is not able to score more than 80. You please consider no more than 80. Then again, how long it will take to appear immediately the next day? What the institution is
No,
giving,
no, no, no.
or he has to
First of
how?
all, we cannot. First of all, we cannot conduct this assessment test every day.
Okay, some periodical basis.
In one
He has
year,
to.
in this 1 year, within for 1 year, we can have 5 assessment. We can fix up 5 assessment dates.
Yeah.
So 5 dates will be considered for assessment. That day, whoever, how many ever students you prepare, that is between you and me. Okay, only 5 different, because it is all a question papers different. These people can't set up for all these things. Okay, so
Yes.
one person will have one question, another person will have a different questions.
Hmm.
So it is really difficult for the Bentley's backend team to prepare all these things. So as we think, we cannot have assessments. But since you have signed an MOU, there is only one assessment for 1 year for a batch. Okay. But since we have signed an MOU, we can conduct for 5 dates. 5 dates, 1 day, 2 dates for Stat Pro, 2 dates for BIM, 1 day for context capture reality modeling. When, what, how many, that we have to plan.
Yeah. So in the meantime, as you said, the particular student is not able to clear in that particular assessment means again when it is happening in future, then at that time he or she has to apply again.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Now this has to be very clear, okay? Because what we are doing, that we should be very much clear. Our faculty should be clear. Then only the students will understand. Now, have I given you all the informations? Please ask me. Anything is pending, no problem. Now, for CAD lab, we have given a license, node lock license or what license, I don't know. But anyone who wanted to use software in home use or in their laptops, or to achieve this particular, or to get enrolled in this program, their usernames has to be added in the Bentley server. I think everyone is aware of this, and everyone's email ID is already added. And then the responsibilities has to be given properly, and then they have to update their profile. Updation of profile is needed only when they wanted to go for assessment, but normally to use the software, that they have to do. Okay. Now learning portals, learn.bentley.com. For that, they have to, at least you have to tell them that every day they have to complete at least 3 learning units. Then only they can complete 100 learning units before they attend this assessment program after 5 months. You understood? Because they have so many things there. They have their normal work is there, exam is there, your test is there, so many things are there, but make part of it. That's what. See, this why I'm giving you all these information is I'm handling 150 colleges, so sometimes I also forget a lot of things. So that is the reason I just want responsibilities from faculties. No, so that is why I'm just explaining everything. Now, one more thing I think I forgot. So in the learning parts, hello, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
So in the learn.bentley.com itself, they can go and check their learning history, how many learning units in my learning history. Also, we have something called Bentley events. If you click Bentley events, you can just go and see. This is Bentley and TechApps jointly, Bentley partners jointly conducting classes for all academic institutions. Anyone can attend it. Okay. So upcoming webinars, on-demand access live classrooms. Can you see this live classrooms? Team, just hold on 1 second. Just hold on. Yes, sorry. What I was, I don't know where I stopped it. Where I stopped it, yeah, I forgotten.
That live on-demand courses, upcoming webinars.
Yeah, in learn.bentley.com, you have to achieve the learning units. You have to go to study software apart from our teachings. Students have to go to learn.bentley.com and complete all the learning units. The learning units can be calculated from here. They can download the certificates. Here we have something called Bentley events. Here there is events are there. whatever the brands or what is this live classrooms. Go to live classrooms. Oh, okay. Training partner courses are all paid courses. Local classrooms are free. Quick start learning paths, live virtual classrooms, product. So for now, to the June, July, May, they have only on these particular products. Synchro is a construction management software. For example, if you click Synchro, see, for example, anyone who are really good in construction management, whose domain is construction management, now you can choose Synchro 4D. You can see Synchro 4D virtual classroom live session on June 15, 2022. Okay, and that, for example, it's a live session. Okay, and you can so go there, and if you go there, it is on 15 June 8 a.m. but timing will be different. Somebody from across the world from our Bentley office will give the training. It's for 4 hours. I mean, the instructor is Thomas Kiff Palomi Udani. Okay, but in English only. So you can go and register. Yeah, register. So once you register a day before the session, you will be notified and you can join. It's a live session. So apart from learning paths, apart from our trainings, you can also attend all live sessions, on demand videos and live trainings. So the way we are teaching a particular technology is more than a platform education itself. So this is just like a live sessions, online sessions, virtual sessions, internships. We are asking them to enroll for certifications. Bentley training is there. So if a student who wanted to be master in one particular skill set, he can choose particular skill set, and within a year he can become a master. So before end of third year itself, he can become a master in that. So then what we have to do is we have to empower the students and faculties. Empower means we have to motivate them by paying them. Okay, if some student is really good in Stat Pro, then we can ask that particular students to give training within the institution, creating leaders. Then if he is really achieving the certificates, if even I'm saying it is for faculties as well, then what I will do is I will ask them to travel inside, in and around your city or nearby your city, for example Madurai or Salem or somewhere, to go and conduct the particular training for another institution that we will fix up, and we will pay your institution and that particular student or faculty. This is how we have to train the trainers concept. That is something I wanted to add in our MOU. We are ready to pay per hour 800 rupees for student and faculties if he is certified or if he is really master, because we really don't have resource. How many resource I can have for so many colleges? I can have only 4-5% in my company for STAT, 2% for open roads, 2%. Can I have, there are 200 software products, can I have 2000 people? I can't pay, and it is not, for academic institution, it is not affordable. So as part of motivating and as part of empowering the students talent pipeline, we are also giving some perks. We are also rewarding them like this. First of all, um, um, experiencing them, then paying them by rewarding them. So I think I have given all the details. Any questions after that?
So I have one more question here. So sorry for asking again. So this assessment is not narrowed down to only 3 what you specified earlier. So the student is interested in any of the products, he can go for it. Am I right?
Correct. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
But
it's not
currently,
narrowed down to STAD or open road or BIMS or something like that. So
correct,
that's
yeah.
why.
But if he wanted to have training on Synchro, means I have the learning path, I have the learning units, I have the learn portal. But I can't come and give training because I
Yeah.
myself don't have resource.
Yes, yes, yes. I
But
understand.
you have eligibility to use the software, to to enroll into the program, to go study all these softwares. But I don't have resource.
Yes. So there is no hard and fast rule. So whatever maybe
Mm.
the student interest can play a major role.
Exactly. So
Sir,
faculties know your feedback. I think. Do you think this will work it out? We can work it out in your institution.
yes, sir, sure. Uh, sure, we will
Yeah.
motivate our students as well as faculty members also will try to achieve these certificates.
Okay.
Sir, one more question, sir. For any module, there are a lot of learning units.
Uh,
If any students or faculty members learn the particular, for example, STAD, all the all the learning units, if it is completed, whether he or can get one certificate for all the learning units.
no. What certificate?
If you learning any learning units, we will
That
get
is
the
already there,
certificate.
right? In the Learn portal itself, certificate is all automatically generated.
Yes, sir. For individual unit wise, the certificates are generated. I'm asking Stat Pro fundamentals or Stat Pro uh, certificate like this.
No.
Uh,
Then we will get confused. How many
okay,
certificates we can give? Educate professional certificate we have, educator certificate we have. Then for users accreditation certificate. Then already we have a certificate in learning units. How many certificates can we have?
that's why I'm asking, sir. For learning every unit, the certificate will be generated.
Correct.
I'm asking one certificate for the particular course, like he.
No. Certificate means he has to apply. See, for all the trainings we are completing, we will give the participation certificate.
Okay, sir.
Inside the Learn portal, each and every unit is completing, learning units will be there. But
Okay.
the ultimate badge, he has to enroll for the program.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, I think, is this session useful?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Very useful to us as well as we have to convey the same to our students so that
That
when
how you are going to do that is why I wanted to have only faculties. I
okay,
think HOD has missed this particular session.
yes, sir. Sir went for that meeting.
Okay, now
Mm.
because normally I don't explain all these process. I myself will handle it, but for your institution, before start of everything itself, I wanted to explain so that you will not have some clarity, right? What certificate? What is this? Now you have clarity, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's it. I'm done with the session.
Any questions from other faculty members?
No, sir. We will work on the schedule and we will
Eh,
ping the same to.
No problem. You can call me anytime.
Yeah.
okay, sir. Sure, sir.
You can call me. And why our WhatsApp group is not active? Okay,
Eh,
just if, because I know that you are all busy with your own task and activities, but still, just spend 5 minutes, 5% of your other activities in this particular our Bentley BIM program,
yes,
so
yes,
that at least we can contribute something,
yes, sir. Sure.
so that we can have to the same program in the next year. Otherwise, we cannot have.
Yes.
So I think a lot of faculties have different skill set in transportation, in GIS, in geotechnical, and structures. Anyone can choose any skill set. I all that I need is a skilled person. Now the biggest business is the selling of the skills. Okay,
Yes.
that is very important. Now this entire platform is open. Everything is open. Now there is nothing that you're not available. This institute has nothing that you're not available. You have software, you have trainers, you have training modules. Every program is there with your civil department.
Yes.
No, they can start. The students can start learning the software. Can start. doing a lot of projects. What I'm saying is, apart not only this, apart from that, any projects, we will post those projects in the Bentley LinkedIn itself. So once in Bentley, LinkedIn has all academic institutions in India and all customers, commercial customers. Once if a customer see one post will go to everyone. In one post, if people see that, yeah, one student from Ramco Institute of Technology has done something like this, means then you will be notified.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Whether our sign MOU photos are posted in Bentley LinkedIn, sir?
That anyway, I will check. Okay.
Yeah, okay, sir. If not, you please.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Sir, for internship for our students, how?
Internship, we have not planned it, right? You plan a date, 15 days is there, continuous 15 days that you
Okay.
have to tell me.
Yes, sir. Actually, we got to give a problem. Then, what is
No, no,
the?
no, you don't worry. Internship is completely different, okay?
Okay, sir.
That the internship will be planned properly, but for you have to select students who are all going to achieve which batch, which year, how many students.
Mm-mm.
Choose it before 10 days before the start of the internship program. Put it in Excel sheet and send it to me.
Mm.
The program will be planned perfectly, but 15 days they can't concentrate on anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, we got to do that also, sir. Hence, as per university, Anna University, that is mandatory for.
I know, I know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. We will discuss that separately, sir.
Okay, Karthikeyan, record all the activities.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Record means you prepare an Excel sheet or a Word document, whatever it is, whatever the activities, starting from day one, whatever we have done till today, and what we are going to do till the end of the MOU. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Department of Civil Engineering, Ramco Institute of Technology, I sincerely thank Mr. Rajesh Kumar, sir, for deliver the excellent session on standard operating procedure for Bentley certification. So the session was very useful for all the faculty members. Sure, we will motivate our students to achieve the certificates and batches. Uh, Thank you, sir. Uh, Thank you all the faculty members for joining this session.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.